And people say that you can't come on stage, Dorinda, and leave the stage without singing "I'm Still Here."
Yeah.
That's my signature song.
Mhm.
That the testimony that I had almost committed suicide,
Yeah.
and that was my comeback song.
Mhm.
And the Lord allowed me. He rescued me and brought me all the way back. Uh,
Yes, ma'am.
of course, I'm thinking about the movie just the other day.
Mm.
When I saw Shalea go to that bridge, I said, "Oh my God!" And every time I see that, I just start crying. I'll be like, "Lord, look what you delivered me from.
Mhm.
Look what you delivered me from." When the enemy just, I mean, it was nothing for me to just go and just drive my car off the bridge. I mean,
Yeah.
it was so easy to do it, but because Dujuan, because I had a relationship with God and I wasn't listening to the devil too much until I couldn't hear God's voice.
Mm.
You know, when I heard God's voice and he said to me, "Dorinda, you cannot let the enemy take you out like this." You know, and that's when I said, the scripture says, "My sheep will hear my voice, and a stranger you will not follow." But when I heard that, that's when God grabbed me. And I just grabbed the steering wheel and I just began to weep and cry and say, "Lord, thank you. Again, you preserved my life. You kept me, hurt, harm, and danger." Because that would have been,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what my family would have been,
Right.
felt like,
The world without you would have been so different, and I'm grateful that you're still here. And that actually was leading into one of my questions. Like in this season, some people have dealt with loss and they've dealt with depression, especially coming out of the winter season. So, what kind of encouragement could you give to those people that might be dealing with that right now?
Yeah, and it's real difficult for them, I'm sure, because we've never seen this much death,
Yeah.
this much death, and I was like, "Lord, just please, Lord, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy." We've seen it in one day where there were 5 people that we knew that was close
Mm.
to us that are
Wow.
passed. Of course, when it happened to our pastor's mom, that
Mm.
just said, "Ooh, that was just so close."
Yeah.
It was like, okay, who's next around
Mm.
here? And I would say to those that are dealing with grief and those that are dealing with this season in your life is just to totally put your trust in God. I
Mhm.
know you're saying, "Well, Lord, I don't know how to do that. How do you do that?" And it's just that if you just cast your cares on Him, God
Mhm.
will lift your head. He's the lifter of your head.
Wow.
He cast all your cares on Him. He cares for you,
Mhm.
and He will bring you up out of that spirit of depression, because that's what's happening right now. They're going through that spirit of depression. People are going through suicidal thoughts. People are dealing with family members. I mean, because you've been in the house for a whole year and you ain't been in the house with all these people. You used to be,
Yeah.
coming and going, but now you in the house with them, and you like, when you believe
Right. All right.
it. So it's been chaotic,
Mhm.
but thank God we've sustained, and that's why it's so important to make sure you have your spiritual life together.
Right.
You
Especially
have
in these times.
Ooh, if there was ever a time, and I'm sure it does not matter who you are, it does not matter how much money you have, it does not matter how poor you are. If you don't have your spiritual life together, you think this is shaking us. We
Mm.
don't know what else could come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's really important to make sure that you stay connected. Ministries now, you can't go to church.
Mhm.
This is ministry. What you're
Yeah.
doing right here, this is ministry, virtual. That's why
Right.
you can get on that cell phone and learn how to use that cell phone
Yeah.
so you can get some Jesus in you,
Right.
because you're gonna need that to make it from day to day. I know it's a lot of things that are on here. You know what to look at when you need inspiration.
Yeah.
You know you know where to go. There's too many prayer calls that are on this particular device
Mhm.
for you not to know that God can help you through these days.
Yeah.
So, connect with somebody that you know there's a prayer partner. Connect with somebody that you know that's spiritual so they can help you get through these times. And I pray that God would lift your spirit in this time so that you can come through this.